How much did I really spend when I was in Korea? How much did I spend to get to Korea? And how did I manage all of this being broke? Guys, hello. Hi, my name's Louise.
Hey. Hey. How y'all doing?
I'm here to talk about finances. Oh my god, my mirror's about to fall off. The thing that everyone's been asking me about all the time. How much money did I spend in Korea? And I'm about to tell you all the tea. Hi guys, welcome to my YouTube channel. It's your girl Louise. Little Louise, pick one, nothing else. Hi guys, welcome to my YouTube channel. It's your girl Louise. Little Louise, pick one, nothing else. Just Little Louise. It's really not hard. It's really not that hard. Period. Today's video, as you guys can see, this is literally like my most requested video recently, is how much did I spend when I was in Seoul, South Korea. You guys don't even want to know how much I spent in the other countries. Like,
really, nigga?
Like, girl, I'm joking. If you want to know about Korea, I'll let you know about Korea, because a lot of people are trying to claim to me that I'm gatekeeping and that I'm trying to not say how much I spent. It's not even about that. It's not even about me not trying to tell you or gatekeep how much I spent in Korea, blah, blah. Because if there's one thing about me, there's one thing for sure, one thing for certain. I'm going to always keep on a budget and save my money to the best that I can. So I was never gatekeeping how much I spent. I just literally didn't want to make these calculations. But because these people have literally forced my hand into having to make these calculations, I'm gonna tell you guys how much I spent in Korea and how you guys can save money if you're planning to go to Asia, Korea, Japan. Yeah? Great, let's do this. I even had to like write up all these calculations. These are estimations because I honestly could not be asked. I cannot be asked to go through all my emails and find every single ticket, every single booking, every single thing that I did. So I've done an estimation, a rough estimation on how much I spent on everything, but this is as accurate as I can get. I promise it's still accurate even though it's to the closest 100. Okay, I had savings from when I was younger, but you know, I'm a kid, teenager and shit. So yeah, I'm still managing. Estimating everything, half the year when I went on holiday, my mom helped me pay for half of my travels. Let me just put that out there. You know, I'm very fortunate that my mom is helping me. Let me put my hair up. Even though I was doing half, my mom was still helping me pay for some things. So I was able to save for my trip to Japan and Korea. This is just a quick run through Japan. So for Japan, I'm just going to quickly run through Japan because I got to Korea through Japan. I didn't go from the UK to Korea. So one-way flight from London Heathrow to Hong Kong to Japan was £690 through Cathay Pacific. That was the cheapest I could find. Hotel that I found in Japan was around £700, and it was a really, really good deal at the time because it was in such a nice area, such a nice hotel, and I managed to get a 14-night stay for £700. That's insane. That's so cheap. Like, what the hell? Food in Japan, I spent around £150, and for shopping, I spent around £1,000. But that's only because I bought a lot of shoes. If I didn't buy all these shoes, I probably would have spent way less than £1,000. Like maybe like £300-400. But I bought so many shoes in Japan. I bought Jordans, I bought Babes. What a lot, right? I just went crazy on the shoes, but I definitely could have saved so much more money on that. So in total for Japan, when I calculate everything to the nearest 100, it's £2,540 how much I spent in Japan. Now what everyone wants to know, the Korean spend. To get from Japan to Korea, I went through Korean Air and spent £146. I also bought an extra bag, which was an extra £120 because I had 2 bags coming from Japan. Great. The hotel, my first hotel that I stayed in Korea for 6 nights, which was in Myeongdong, was £650. It's in the center. I don't know if that's good for price or not, but personally I liked it, and it had breakfast as well. Really nice hotel. Yeah, I definitely recommend it. I'll put the link here. I found that one on booking.com. It was nice and big. Airbnb one for 14 nights, I paid £500, which is insanely cheap because it was a private Airbnb. The place was so bougie and nice. The only con about this place is that it's kind of far from Hongdae. You know, we like to be close to the clubbing district. We like to be close to the shopping district, so it's kind of far from places. And also another thing about that place, I think the place is, I don't know how to pronounce it, Yongdae. I can't pronounce it. No, I can't pronounce it. No, I can't do it. The people that lived in this area don't speak one wink of English. Like, no one speaks English. I don't understand. It's like they don't live in Seoul.
Hello?
And I'm not complaining, you know, I'm in their land, so I'm not saying that they have to speak English. But personally, as someone who's learning Korean, I really struggled communicating with them because I just felt like I had no idea what half of them were saying, and I just had to keep going, ne, akessamida, because I would lie and say I understand. I don't understand, like, I literally don't, but I have to tell them that I do. I would order food, like, because I like going to like the ajumas kind of restaurants, I would order food, have no idea what I'm ordering, and hope for the best that they give me really good food, and thankfully it was all good. That was one thing about this Airbnb. I'll definitely put this Airbnb link here. Other than that, the Airbnb itself was so nice. There's not much around it though. No McDonald's, like no normal things. It was very, very much, if you want to be a local, stay in this Airbnb, definitely. And Airbnb 2, because I extended my stay for so long, was 1,100 for 30 days. Yes. Airbnb 2 wasn't as nice as Airbnb 1. I couldn't get the same room Airbnb 1 for a longer period because it was all booked out. I kept extending my time in Korea, which makes sense. So yeah, this is why I had to settle for that amount. But maybe I could have got cheaper. Who knows? Who knows? I don't know. Food wise, in my whole Korea trip, I spent around £300 on food for 3 months. That's amazing. Shopping wise, I spent around £450. I overspent so much in Japan, so I had to limit how much I was spending in Korea, and plus I didn't have the bag. I didn't have the bag space to be buying stuff in Korea, so yeah. And then extras like going out, clubbing, going to amusement parks like Lotte World or like Seoul. I spent around £200 on like buying tickets. Yeah, just the different activities and stuff, yeah. Okay, so for the whole 3 months of me being in Korea, I spent £3,696. That's it there, guys. That's how much I spent. So yeah, I definitely think that you can get cheaper than this. You could definitely squeeze this one to 3,000 for 3 months. That's 1,000 a month of surviving. That's not bad. That's not bad. So everyone always asks me, how did you find these flights? How did you find cheap flights? Because like my flights are showing me that it's like £1,000 to get to Korea. Like, how are you finding these flights? And I'm gonna show you guys what I know. These companies I'm about to promote, therefore should give me sponsors because I'm about to promote them for real. To find flights, I always use Skyscanner. Skyscanner is so good for everything. It helps me find really, really cheap flights, the cheapest flight with the cheapest kind of booking website, booking agent, and then you can go through that. So for example, I'm gonna go from London Heathrow because that's the closest airport to me, and then if I want to search Seoul, then as you can see here, there's different colors on the dates, right? The green shows the cheapest dates for like when you want to go to this country. The red is generally the most expensive dates of when you want to go, and yellow is like middle, like it's okay prices. So as you can see, April and May are very, very cheap if you want to go to Korea. June, the beginning of June is also cheap, and then as you go on into June, it gets a little bit more pricey. July, which makes sense because this is summer season now, is expensive. August, of course, would be expensive, and then as you go on into September, then you go cheaper. Last year I traveled on the 9th of September. As you can see, the 9th of September is a cheap date, and it was a one-way flight, so it was obviously going to be cheap. So let me put, for example, now I'm doing a one-way flight to Korea. If I search that as a one-way flight, as you can see, the cheapest ticket that's coming up for me right now is £298. Now, you have to put into perspective the time that you're willing to spend on traveling, how much you're willing to spend to have a better traveling experience, and yeah, just what's your budget. Personally, I like to go for more established like airlines like KLM, British Airways, Virgin Atlantic. Just airlines that I generally know and I feel more safer with. So as I scroll down, I'm seeing Etihad, and I know Etihad is a really, really good airline. The stopover though, the flight time is 18 hours, which is crazy. Let's just see what it's looking like. So it's saying I will depart from London, my airport, at 9:30 in the morning. I'll have a stopover in Abu Dhabi for 2 hours 50 minutes, and then I'll go from Abu Dhabi straight to Seoul. Personally, this does not look bad. It's not bad. I thought that the stopover would be longer than 3 hours, but if that's a stopover for only 3 hours, you can literally roam about in the airport for 3 hours, explore a little bit, and then just hop on your flight to Korea. And there's always delays, so yeah, you'll definitely make that flight. And I don't always book through like all these travel agents, you know, My Trip, Go to Gate. I like to book straight through the airline because I like to collect points. Because apparently one day if I collect enough points, I can be upgraded to business class, and it's literally my dream to fly business class. So yeah, business class or first class, I don't mind. So as you guys can see, Etihad Airways is the airline that we're looking at right now. The cheapest ticket that you'll get is £515. If you click on that, it'll direct you straight to their website, and where you can book and see what the actual price is telling you. So as you can see here, it has a summary of what you'll get. You right now we're on the 23 kg checked baggage kind of fee, and if you want higher kilos on your bag, then you can just pay £154. But since we're going one way to Korea at the moment, you can just continue with the £514, and that's the cheapest that you'll find at that date. Boom. Now, if you guys want to come with me to Korea and you want to go the same time as me, we can look at it as well. Because I'm not gonna lie, I've been slacking. I haven't been looking. So personally, I'm planning on going to Korea at the same time that I went last year, which is in October 9th, Korea to Seoul. So London to Seoul, October 9th. The cheapest that you'd find is, right now it's showing, what is that airline? Saudi airline, £368. Let's investigate this. £368, and then if you go through the Saudi airline, it's saying £394.69. What the hell? That is insanely cheap. What the actual fuck? That's so cheap. What the hell? To Korea for £395. That's insane. Wow. So I would definitely be looking into this kind of like saving money if I was doing a hopping experience in Asia. So if I wanted to do like a one-way flight to Korea, then go to Japan, then go to Vietnam, go to Taiwan, then I'd definitely look into doing these one-way things. And if I wanted to go to Korea in September and then come back around November time, let's look at how much it would be. As you guys can see, October and November is kind of an orange month, but it's not too expensive. Like, it's not too bad. So let's just say, for example, I fly off from the 23rd and I come back on the 23rd of November. Let's do exactly 3 months. That's 2 months. That's 2 months. We search that. Let's see how much that would be. So for this, just because I feel more comfortable with going with airlines that I know, like Qatar, Asiana, Korean Air, and I want a direct flight to Korea, I don't really want to do that stopover. I've done it before. It's not what I wanted to. I'm not gonna lie, guys. I've done the stopover. It's not for me. So if I want the fastest, I'll go to fastest here. So there's 3 different sections: the best of what you'll get for your money, the cheapest, and the fastest. In terms of this, just Korea, I literally just want a straightforward 13-hour flight, because 13 hours is ages. Like, if they wanted to give me a stopover for a day in like Hong Kong, I would take it. But the stopovers I'm seeing are only for 2, 3, 5 hours. It's not, I don't want to do that. Korean Air is the fastest at the moment. I love Korean Air. I've flown for Korean Air before. Definitely vouch for it. I definitely want to fly Asiana and Virgin Atlantic one day to Korea, but the prices are not on budget, especially for economy. It's crazy prices. So let's say I'm flying Korean Air. Flight takes off from London at 7 in the evening and then lands at 4 p.m. in Korea. Direct flight, 13 hours straight there. As you guys can see, it's £884, £883.89. And I'm pretty sure when you fly Korean Air, your first bag is always free with 23 kilos. The food that they give on the Korean Air is so good. They give bibimbap, like all the soup, like Korean food, but it's so good. I don't know how they do it, honestly. I need water. God, me talking. And as you can see, it's similar prices to what I saw before, but this is probably how much I'm gonna pay for my flight this year to Korea. I haven't paid yet. Can you guys imagine? I booked my flight, but I haven't paid. What the hell? Okay, so that's how I find cheap flights to Korea. Next, hotels. Let me just comfortable myself. So when I'm looking for hotels, I always use booking.com because it's just safe and so reliable, and I don't know, I just always use booking.com. If I'm looking to go to Korea, let's say I'm going to put similar times on booking.com. I put 23rd to the 23rd. one adult, one room, and then we search it. The hotels that are available from the 23rd of September to the 23rd of November, these are the prices. For 61 nights, you can get all these prices. If you're someone that's on a budget that wants to go to Korea like really, really bad, then I also recommend staying in a hostel as well. You can also make friends through like hostels, and like, you know, if you feel like you want, I don't know. It saves money. It's a very, very good money saver to stay in a hostel. And you can also make friends very, very easily. Personally, I just can't stay in a hostel. Reason being is I just don't feel comfortable having a stranger in my personal space. Like, it's very intimate when you sleep. Imagine having a stranger in it. Like, it's crazy. Anyways. Now, when looking at it, the hostels are definitely the cheapest ones. Like, you see a hostel here, £932 for 61 nights in a 4-bed female dormitory room, and it has a 9.1 rating. Now if you're looking to look into a hostel, definitely always rely on these reviews, because reviews are your best friend. You can't go to somewhere and not read the reviews. Now this one really has really good reviews. It seems that everyone really likes this one hostel. Let's see how it looks. Wow, it actually doesn't look that bad. If the room looks like this, that doesn't look bad. That's cute. That's not bad. I actually like it. And what area is it in? Oh, it's in a good area too. It's in like, look at, you guys look, it's literally next to Hongdae. Literally right next to Hongdae. What the hell? It's such a nice area. Wow, I like it. And how much is it? Oh, and you get breakfast? Oh, wow. You get breakfast and a full bed. That's not bad. I like this. If I was on a budget, I'd definitely go for this one. For 2 months, that's how much it would be. That's like £400 a month. That's crazy. Personally, I like to stay in an Airbnb and feel like a local. I don't know what it is about Airbnb, guys, but I don't know. It just has, Airbnb has me in a chokehold. Like, once I stayed in Airbnbs in Korea, I definitely felt the Korean experience. I felt like I made it. I'm a local. Yeah, so let's put the similar dates. So as you guys can see, these are the results for me staying in Korea for 2 months, right? So this is all the monthly prices that I'm showing per month. This is how much that you will be paying, right? But what I personally like to look at is this little map that Airbnb shows, which I really, really love. I think I like to stay in this whole little region here, with like Gangnam is at the bottom right here. And then we have Myeongdong up here, and then Hongdae is like somewhere around here. So definitely this whole circle here with Gangnam, I definitely like to stay in this whole region right here. My favorite places to stay when I'm in Korea is Jongno, Myeongdong, Hongdae, Gangnam, Apgu. Those are the top places because I generally spend more time in all those places, which is why I like those places. So it's showing me the top places which have the highest rating first. So the highest, so we have 4.93, 4.7, 4.75, 4.73, 4.9. I will never go to a place that has a rating lower than 4.3, because why did, like, 4.3 is, look at all these places, they all have 4.9, 4.7, 4.3, 4.8. This one's 4.1 and it's more cheaper. But then if you go on, like, let's say we go on it and then the reviews are good. If the reviews are bad, I would never go for it. But if the reviews are good, then I'll look into it. Like, as it's the reviews, they're okay and they're quite old. So I would not go for this. The last review that this place had was May 2022. Sketch. I would not go for this place. And as well, like, when you see things like this, like new, this one has no reviews. It's completely new. So if this is something that you see where it's a new place, has no reviews, then you can go on the host themselves to see if they have other places that they've hosted. And this host right here, all his rentals are new. They have had no one in them. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, that's sketch. He has no reviews on anything. And he's been listing for 6 months. What the hell? What the heck? Sketch. I just generally just look at, like, how many people have stayed here. This is not all the people that have stayed here, but this is a good bunch of people that have stayed here. So if 16 people have stayed in this one flat here and they've all rated this flat 5 stars, then you'd be looking into it like, this is a good flat. But then you'd be like, whoa, that price on that is hefty. 1,900. Not in budget. Then we move on to something new, right? I want to look more into these areas right here. the Dongdae Moon flat. This one is £1,023 a month. Where's the kitchen? Okay. Alright. This one right here. 4.93. It's a guest favorite as well. Good reviews. And then this is the layout of the flat. Okay. I'm kind of picky with the way I want my flat to look personally. I like it to be homey, look like my room. Like my room, I really enjoy the vibe of my room. So if it can give me like a similar vibe of being at home, then definitely is something I'd go for 100%. This one flat has literally been on my wish list. Like it's literally already in my saved. I always look at this flat because it's so pretty. It has a 4.73 rating and the reviews are generally all good. They are. I've already looked at it before. And it has the vibe that I love, a green vibe. Green is my favorite color. I just love this apartment here so much. I might stay here, you know. But it's just so pretty, this one apartment. It has good reviews. The host is verified. They've been hosting for 5 years. Look into everything. I look into like the host, you know, a little bit more. Like how many, I think, yeah, this host has quite a few other listings as well. So then if you click on the host, you can see the other reviews that people have of this one host, and it's quite positive. And they have an overall 4.76 rating and 237 reviews. So definitely this is someone that you would rely, like this is definitely someone that you would trust. Oh my gosh, this is so pretty. What the hell? This is so beautiful. And then as well, when you go into the host, you can see other listings that they have. Look at this place. This place is gorgeous. Oh my gosh. This person have, oh my gosh, it's so pretty. Gangnam Fancy Child. What's this? Ooh. Little flat, little home. That's cute. I like. Oh, that's really nice. And yeah, do a little stalking. To compare, contrast, see what's better for space and stuff. And yeah, that's generally how I look for an apartment. This place as well is super cheap as well. Whole apartment, you get a whole separate kitchen, dining table, a whole different bedroom, or it even has a 2-bedroom. Sick. And yeah, you get all of that for £1,026. Generally just go through it because this unit is also new, but it has 2 reviews already and they're both 5 stars. So yeah, that's generally how I look for stuff, and then I'll book it depending on if it suits my vibe, if it suits my YouTube channel vibe. Oh my gosh, wait, it's discounted, is it? To £910 a month. Bingo. And yeah, that's how I look for my Airbnb, and that's how you can look for it as well. That's how I look for my flats, and that's how you can look for it as well. What next? What other thing might need to touch on? In terms of food, you can definitely budget on how much money that you want to spend on food. I generally like to spend like just a medium amount. Like you can, if you want to spend like a little amount, then you can spend up to like $10 a day. If you want to spend like my kind of budget, maybe $20-$25 a day. And if you're not really on a budget, you can spend up to like $50 a day. If you want to spend cheap money, definitely convenience stores are your best friend. You can go shopping, meal prep, make Korean meals yourself. For me, I like to eat out, eat with my ajumas. And honestly, the ajumas are so inexpensive. Like I'd have like a whole soup, all these side dishes and rice for like $5, $7, $10. Like definitely go to the ajumas. Like the cold wheat noodles is no more than $11 and they're so good. The food is healthy and inexpensive. But yeah, you can definitely budget if you want to go to Konbini is Japanese. I don't know why I always say that. Convenience stores, of course, will save you money. Street food as well is kind of pricey. Myeongdong street food is pricey, but in Gwangjang market it's not pricey. It depends on what kind of street food area that you go to. I'm trying to think of a place where you can save money. If you're definitely looking to save money, then I'd say no coffees. Make your own coffee. And what else? If you can split money with your a friend that you make, then that's also a good way on saving money on food if you want to do that. Next is for a night out. If you're a girl, I generally say bring some money and you can bring a card, but don't bring too much because I don't know why. I don't know what it is, but all females get free entrance, free drinks. It's just, maybe it's etiquette, but a lot of girls just get, I did. Like I have so much free stuff. The free drinks and stuff was so much. Like you get like these kind of things that they hand out. So you have free drink, vertical from different clubs. Look how many clubs. Like ladies free entrance from, what was this club, Aura? This one, Aura 2, free drinks in garage, like a lot of free drinks that I had. Oh my gosh. I couldn't even use it all. That's how much free drinks that they give out. And I also got like tables for free, bottles for free. Like, damn, all you have to do is look sexy, look like me, get all of that. I'm joking. I'm joking. I think they just give it to anyone, any foreigner. If you're a lady, don't bring too much money. You'll be nice, yeah. If you're a man, bring your whole wallet. I went to Japan before, like I said, so when I was shopping I was definitely being wary of the space I have, so I didn't go as in as I could have. If you're skinny, shopping in Korea is a breeze, so fun. If you're bigger, then it's more difficult to shop in the popular areas because they don't have the sizes. They just, honestly, I don't know what it is, but Korea only caters to small petite women, and they don't cater all to like women with curves, you know. So that's one thing about Korea. But other than that, if you are looking to buy clothes in Korea and follow the Korean style and you're slim, then they have really nice and reliable and good quality clothes. Like, it's given Shein, if Shein was like good quality, but Shein kind of is good quality. I don't want to shit on Shein, but yeah, it's given Korean style, kind of, yeah. I'm so indecisive what I want to do with my hair. What else am I touching on? When converting all my money, I use this one app on my phone. So if I wanted to know like how much 2001 is, I'd always type it into this one app and then it'll translate straight to my currency. This app has every single currency on this earth. So if you're looking to translate money from won to pounds, then I definitely recommend downloading this one app. It was so safe, reliable. As well, Google Translate is your friend. People also use Papago for Translate, but I didn't use that because Google Translate never let me down. And I also use Google Maps, which always let me down, but I just couldn't wrap my head around Naver. Everyone used Naver when I was in Korea, but I don't know, like me and Naver just never got along. Making friends. Everyone always asks for making friends. I don't want to give you guys an impression that, oh my gosh, this is how I made friends and then you can do it too, because the way I made friends was just luck. Honestly, it was just luck. I was just lucky to find these people. So I don't want to sit here and be like, I made friends through here, and give you guys idealities on how making friends could be easy when it actually is not, especially in these kind of countries where everyone is reserved. I don't want to give you like these false hopes that it's going to be so easy, because honestly, it's not. My first week when I was in Korea, I wanted to go straight to Japan. I cried. Being truthful, when my first week in Korea, because I thought that everyone, I thought everyone was just, I thought it wasn't fun. I feel like definitely Korea is a place where you need friends. It's definitely a place where you need friends. Like, Japan is a place where you don't need friends. Korea is a place where you do need friends. You do need friends in Korea, and I'll say that. I'm being truthful. So I was definitely very lonely in my first week of being in Korea. I cried. I wanted to go straight back to Japan. I told my mom, I'm booking a flight back to Japan. I don't even care. With no money, and I wanted to do this. Can you imagine? Stuck it out. I met friends through Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, and in real life. And as I was making friends, I started making friends through friends. I went out to Hongdae. I made more friends in Hongdae as well. And I just felt like the more that I was going out, the more I was making friends. The more I was staying in, the more I wasn't making friends. So maybe that's the only tip I can give you. Go out and about and you'll make friends. And yeah, there it is. And that's the one video everyone wants to know. That's my business literally like laid out for everyone. Now you know I spent that much money. I can't believe I had that much money. YOLO though. I literally spent all my life savings, but I don't regret it at all. Money comes and goes, memories stay forever. Period. Thank you guys for watching. If you didn't make it this far, if you guys do have any more questions about my trips or anything, or you want to see more things, let me know in the comments below. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Follow me on Instagram, xoxo, and all my other socials are in the description below. And without further ado, it's been your girl Louise, and I'll see you in my next YouTube video. And that's on what? And that's on period. Period of breakfast. Bye. Yonk.